Hello, welcome to another episode of the HellFire Club podcast.
Didn't we say we were going to change that up or
Yeah,
something?
but I haven't figured one out. Have you?
Nah, I don't even think about that.
Yeah, I don't either. So we're talking about, we're watching Children of the Corn this week, which was your pick, right?
Yeah, I only picked it because my sister always tells me it's like, you know, one of her favorites or whatever. My sister loves all the 80s movies, right? So she's like, oh, the Children of the Corn. You know, I think you've heard her talk about it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think she asked me like how I felt about it.
Yeah, because she had the DVD. Like usually she has some pretty good picks, I guess, right?
Yeah.
But I remember my brother saying like, I don't know, that one was like kind of whack.
Yeah,
right?
I think I told Eva too. I didn't like it yet.
Yeah. So, but it was on Netflix, and I was like, you know, I just was gonna go completely blind. I've never seen this, so I just was like, you know, let's just watch Children of the Corn. It's on Netflix, and then the original one, right? So we're talking about the 1984 one, not the. I think they did another one in 2009 or something like that. Do you remember that came out or no?
Yeah, I think I saw that one too.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But do you remember it?
Not really.
Right.
Was there?
I've never seen it either. So.
Oh. I think there was like a black chick that was supposed to be
The little girl or what?
No.
Instead of Sarah Connor?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was like a black chick or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I've never seen it. That's kind of... When it came out, I was like, oh, I might want to watch it because, once again, like, my sister would be like, oh, yeah, the original one. And then it's a known... Like, the original one's known, you know? Stephen King and all that, so...
Yeah.
I was kind of, like, curious about the remake, but I never even saw that. But you don't remember it to the point where, like, you can compare and contrast?
No.
If I got questions?
No.
All right. So, yeah. Besides that, though, before we get into that, I went to go see All Eyez On Me last night with my girl.
Yeah.
And you haven't seen it, right?
No, I mean, I've been hearing about it.
I've been hearing about it too, but I liked it. Like, I don't know. Like, I mean, it's not... I mean... But I just still enjoyed it. Like, it was cool. Like, I would tell you to go watch it. Actually, there's a specific reason why I want you to go watch it now. After, like, watching it. I don't know if you know this already. But certain actor's in the movie or something. That I didn't know about.
What, Attack the Block?
No, he's not in there. Attack the Block is going to come out in that Detroit movie, though.
Yeah.
But...
What's his name?
John Bodega or something like that. Boyega, what is it?
I don't know. I always say like Bodega, but that's
I know, me too, but I get it wrong. I think it's Boyega or something. We should look him up.
Straight Bodega? Straight New York?
Yeah. I think it's Boyega, though. Yeah, it is Boyega. No, he's not in it, but I want to see that movie, though. Detroit? Have you seen the trailer for that?
Yeah, that looks pretty legit.
Yeah, so it has him in it. No, but there's another. Should I tell you?
Yeah. The
homie Mano's in there, fool. And he's a hood ass fool in there, but he actually did a good job. Fool. Like, I don't know if he has acting experience or not, but it seemed like, at least it seemed real authentic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's with, you know, obviously with the he's gonna fit in where the East Coast, West Coast. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's like the East Coast dude.
He's one of the East Coast dudes, like one of those, you know, like the thug fools over there.
Okay.
But he actually came off real authentic. Like, it wasn't like a actor playing one of those roles, because it's Mano.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was actually one of my favorite probably characters in there. He's not in there a whole lot, but he's in there. But yeah, you should watch it. Like, I mean, it's not my favorite biopic or whatever of all those is Straight Outta Compton. I think.
Well, I heard it was like a Lifetime movie. That's what everybody was saying. It was like, dude, this is straight a Lifetime.
Like on TV?
Yeah.
Besides, like, all the R-rated stuff, I guess. But it kind of feels like one of those... yeah, I get what you're saying. And the other thing we heard about that was... Jada Pinkett was saying, like, you know, this didn't happen, that didn't happen, and that didn't happen, or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just like they kind of made some of that shit up. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, I kind of see why they did it or whatever. Like, it would be cool if that happened. Like, it fits, but she said it didn't really happen, so I was like, whatever. And then there was other stuff in there that I didn't even know. Like, I thought I knew, like, the whole story. But, anyways, like, if you watch it and let me know what you think, whatever. But, I mean, it's not like a A or B, but but I liked it. I think it's because I'm like a fan, you know.
Nah, bro.
Nah, you don't think you would like it?
I don't.
It wasn't that bad. Okay.
Everybody I hear.
Yeah, I think that's what helped. I think it's because everybody told me it was gonna be whack, that I was expecting it to be whack, and it ended up not being as bad as I thought. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, had people told me, "Oh, it's the best," then I probably would have came on here and been like, "Dude, nah, that shit was like
straight garbage."
Yeah. So I think that's what really helps, because I was in there thinking like, "Oh man, everybody told me it's just kind of whack."
Yeah, but I'm just not gonna. No support, bro.
Nah, you gotta
bro.
support. You gotta support the homie.
They gotta straight.
Just wait for it.
Yeah.
Wait for it to come out or something.
See, what happens is when you support it, like the Straight Outta Compton, then they start making movies like this.
Mm-hmm. The Straight Outta Compton was a good movie.
Yeah. Okay, but so now.
But this is a result. You think this is a direct result of that?
Direct result.
Or you think they had this in the works already?
Nah, bro. They saw how good that did, and they're like, all right, bro. Let's do a Tupac one.
Yeah.
Because Tupac came out and Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah, a little bit.
And everybody was like, oh, everybody was straight hyped about it. So then like, oh, you know what? People are hyped about it. A little 5-minute cameo. Let's straight do a whole movie with them.
Now thinking about All Eyez On Me though, I already know there's parts that you're gonna rip if you were to watch it. Like I'll tell you, I don't know, you probably already heard this. Snoop Dogg's character is kind of like is some dude who kind of doesn't really he's like whatever, like as far as if he looks like Snoop, not really, but they have Snoop doing like the voiceover, so he's like kind of lip syncing to like the real Snoop Dogg talking, you know. And it sounds a little funny, you know. Is
like the lips kind of little off?
No, the lips are there, and then they also do editing where sometimes he's talking and the camera's not really on his mouth, like on his face, you know.
Yeah.
But it just sounds funny because you're like, oh fuck, that's really Snoop Dogg talking, and then there's this
straight random
some dude I never seen before. But yeah, that was that. But I don't know. I think it's because everybody told me it was whack. Well, I had a friend who just went like when it came out on Friday.
Yeah.
And he told me, he's like, nah, it was kind of whack. It was like, it felt like a long ass music video and shit. Like, I don't know. And then I was seeing like on Instagram and stuff, and I was like, oh man, they really hit, like they came up short. So I was thinking like, I had low expectations.
You still went to go watch it, bro.
But check this out,
though.
No,
you're the result of a straight Hot Boys coming out.
Nah. Check it out though. I went at Terrace 6 and I used student ID, so it counts to like $7.50, so it's not too bad.
No, but they still look at as straight
as a ticket sale.
Yeah.
No, I know, but
so when Hot Boys comes out, I'm straight blaming you.
And then I was thinking like, okay, maybe I enjoyed it because I'm a fan, right? So I asked my girl, and I'm like, hey, did you like this movie? She's like, well, honestly, she's like, because I was like, do you, like, how do you see it as far as Straight Outta Compton? Because she's in that too. She's like, I didn't know either of the stories, right? She didn't know any, like, and she's like, I liked Straight Outta Compton way better. This one kind of got boring, and I was like, ah, fuck. So then maybe it was me just because I was like, you know, a fan or whatever, anticipating. She's like, because I was thinking maybe, I don't know. She just said she was way more into that one. So next is gonna be Hot Boys movie.
Hot Boys, bro. Straight
That's gonna be that's got to be straight to Netflix or something, because I don't think it's gonna do good in the
not even Netflix, bro. Just straight to Redbox.
The only time it would have done good is if they would have done it back in like 2008, 7, I think, when Wayne was hot, for like when he was super hot. So if he was like the center, I guess, around the promotion, I think they would have brought in like just a bunch of kids, high school kids, and everybody when he was like the man. But now, I don't think it'll do that.
But I just don't see any story.
Oh, it's because we don't know the story, fool. If there's a hot ass backstory, fool. I don't know much about them except for like the hits and stuff.
I know, but there's like.
But everybody says they have a hot story, like they have a good story. Like if we could tell her story,
bro. Like there was, what was going on back in that time? Nothing.
What was that, like late 90s, early 2000s?
Yeah, everything was straight. The world was at a peace, fool.
Yeah, that's when the West was on top too. That's when like the West.
Well, I mean, the world wasn't like on peace. Like the biggest, if you're gonna do that time period, is gonna be 9/11. That was like the biggest event that happened in the world.
Yeah, I don't really remember.
Like Straight Outta Compton, that was like the whole riots was happening.
Yeah,
you had a straight environment. Yeah. I don't care if you just come from the hood.
Yeah, you've heard
like,
that story
yeah,
before?
like it's doesn't like everybody has that story.
All the rappers?
Yeah.
That's kind of true, yeah. But no, I really thought that was gonna happen. I just heard that like I think in an interview. I forgot. One of them was saying that they should do a Hot Boys movie and this and that. I think one of the Hot Boys and shit.
Yeah, well, because they want just money.
Would you watch a Dipset movie though?
Probably not.
Nah, I'd be down for a Dipset movie. The one that I'm not really that amped for would be a Wu-Tang movie. I don't know. I know you would probably be the most amped for that, but I don't know. To me, I wasn't. There's like too many of those fools. So, like I said, like for a movie, I think.
Dipset has like 20 fools.
It was like 3 main fools though, and then it was like what Freaky Zeke, and then J.R. Ryder and fucking Hellrail, and then it was the other fool, Uncasa, but nobody really gives a fuck about those fools. You know, it's gonna be about like Jim, Juelz, and Cameron.
Yeah, but I mean that.
What about like a Rockefeller movie? Nah,
the story's been like told, bro, like too many times.
But biopic style like that, like a Dame Dash, Jay-Z, and then you have like the little artists, little roles for like Dipset and whoever.
I mean, the biggest story
Kanye.
is just like the drama, but I mean, you can't do a whole movie about just that drama.
Is there anything else in music that would get you hyped to go to the theater? If Tupac isn't gonna get you hyped, did you watch Straight Outta Compton? Did you watch that with us? I went with my mom, my sister, and my brother.
I watched it on TV.
Oh, right. Okay. So I don't know what would get you amped as far as like a music bio that would get you amped to go and watch. Because I remember you were a big Tupac fan.
Yeah. But
But it's not so much. It's the fact that how they went about it, I guess.
Yeah, like I mean, if it was like a legit.
It feels like a good ass movie. If the reviews were good and everything you're hearing about it is good, you would go. Yeah,
because Tupac, I could see. There's like a lot in like his life that he did.
Mm-hmm.
But like with other people, I don't know.
And you were a Wayne fan too back in the day, back in the Hot Boy days.
Back in the day.
We had the CD, so if they can't even get you, fool, then they shouldn't even put that in production. Nah. Yeah. What about a fucking who else? I'm trying to think of what else you used to listen to throwback shit like Usher and Boyz II Men and shit. None of that.
The thing is, it's because it has to be like at a specific time. Like there has to be like
a cultural relevance,
like an event that's happening that kind of shapes the person or like a group.
Yeah, because with the NWA, it was like they were first ones to talk about all the like police brutality and the gang cultures and everything. Like they introduced the world to everything that was happening like over here, you know, and then the riots, and it was like just so much shit. And then it's also cool because they had like out of that group came Eazy-E and Ice Cube and Dr. Dre, like, you know.
Yeah, but like
they were all together in one group. That's kind of crazy to think about.
But yeah, but like Hot Boys, bro, is straight internet era.
What about a No Limit movie for the same thing?
Yeah, it's like everybody was rocking spinners.
That was the same era, and they were both from New Orleans and shit. So that was kind of like the same.
Yeah, and then they started beefing just about just excessive amount of money.
Yeah,
that's all they would
kind of talk about.
Yeah,
glorify.
There wasn't like an actual event or struggle that's happening.
Yeah,
it was like everybody was getting money in hip hop. Album sales were straight going crazy.
Yeah.
And then fools won more money and started straight stealing.
Yeah, and then the cool thing about like the NWA, even the Tupac story, like not the movie but the story, they kind of had that bad guy, which is Suge, like that actual bad guy that was actually like the villain, and he's actually like intimidating, like life threatening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I can't really see that like an actual villain like in any of these dude stories that you're actually like, oh shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it kind of like it works out. Like if you're talking about story form, like you have fucking Suge like the villain at the end, shit. who at the time was really feared and stuff. So
you know what? I could see maybe a 50 Cent movie actually working.
Well, we kind of got that already, though, right? With Get Rich or Die Trying, that movie.
I didn't watch it.
No. Yeah, it's kind of like same thing with 8 Mile. They're not playing themselves, but they're playing like kind of pretty much playing themselves, you know?
Yeah, just because like how he kind of pretty much divided up New York, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like he went after everybody from New York.
Pretty much.
Instead of like.
They were saying that
doing collabs.
That was one of the blames, I guess, of the fall of like East Coast hip hop.
Was 50 Cent?
Yeah, they're like the 50 Cent. Was it the radios? Was it fucking, the South? Like, I don't know, just taking over, like. But yeah, one of them was 50 Cent, though, because he was so big, and yeah, exactly, he beefed with everybody, he was like. Even Dipset.
Yeah, he was like beefing mostly with like New York dudes.
Yeah, except for Game. But he was beefing with like the Locks pretty much. Ja Rule, Fat Joe, Nas.
Yeah, and then went after everybody.
And then who did I just say? Oh, and then Cam.
Yeah.
Cam and Dips or whatever. And then later on they kind of squashed it. Oh, got cool or whatever. But yeah, at one point, and he was fucking like the first dude to sell like 1 million in a week. Remember that with the Massacre?
Yeah, so
the only other floor I remember doing that was Wayne, but later.
So like, I mean, that's like.
Yeah,
I can see maybe a story coming out of that.
In the movie, and Get Rich or Die Trying didn't have none of that. Like, it was just kind of like his, I guess, kind of story. Like,
yeah, his story I really don't care about.
He actually he kind of had a cool story, I guess. Did you ever watch that movie or not?
No.
It was actually okay. It was decent.
But I think like that whole New York infighting would have been
something to cover.
Weird, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because it wasn't about like a group, right? It wasn't like, oh, you're infighting in a group. It's like everybody, all groups straight break up because people get like egos or whatever.
Well, in his thing, he kind of had that. He had
yeah, like with the Game and all that.
Game and then Young Buck later, but I don't know. And then he had Mobb Deep. He had signed Mobb Deep. I don't know. Yeah, it would be kind of interesting, but because you got so many players that would be in that movie, you know.
Yeah, but other
than that, did you ever see Notorious?
No.
No. All right. That's the one that I was like, when that came out, same thing. Like it was like the same thing with I feel I got like a similar response as same thing as All Eyez On Me or whatever. Like it just didn't really something wasn't there. Like I don't know. But the cool thing though was the guy who played Big and Notorious came back and played Big in All Eyez On Me. So that was kind of cool.
Oh, so they're trying to do a little consistency?
Yeah, so you're kind of like, oh, okay, that's the same fool. I would have liked if they used the same Dre and Snoop and all that shit, like from Straight Outta Compton or whatever, but maybe it would have hurt that movie. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah.
But
yeah, fool don't want to be associated with it.
Yeah, they're like, nah, I'm cool. I'll start doing The Walking Dead and shit. But yeah, fool, watch it at least when it comes out.
Yeah, for free.
Yeah. It's not bad, I guess. I guess just go in there with low expectations.
Yeah. Right,
yeah.
Right.
I think that's what helped me. I'm telling you that I think that's what really helped me. So, anyways, anything? Have you watched anything? Peeped anything out lately?
Nah, just Corn, Children of the Corn.
Yeah, just setting up Twitch or what?
Yeah.
For sure.
Straight trying to get it popping or whatever.
Yeah. Hopefully coming soon or what?
Yeah, hopefully coming soon.
Well, it is gonna come soon.
Yeah.
Right?
The thing is, I'm just trying to find like the little sound notifications that I want to use. Mm-hmm. I gotta show you.
Yeah, we'll peep all that after this.
Yeah.
What else was I gonna tell you? Remember I sent you that movie? Remember I was like, dude, one of these days we just gotta do like kind of like a spoof where we just watch a movie that looks horrible, right?
Terrible movies.
Yeah, terrible like movies, right?
Yeah.
So I came across this movie on Netflix called most likely to die. Like, you know how in your yearbook it's most likely to whatever?
Yeah. Is that supposed to be like a Final Destination kind of?
I don't think so, nah. It's like, it's kind of like a 10-year reunion after high school.
Yeah.
And they all get together and they do like their own reunion or whatever, right? So say it was like a bunch of us friends from high school. 10 years later, we're like gonna throw, I guess, a big ass party, and people are gonna come, right? So then that's what it is. And somebody's like, I watched some of it and I fell asleep, but I'm gonna finish watching it.
And somebody's like the killer?
Somebody's the killer, but they're dressed in the cap and gown, and they use the gown as like a weapon. It's like really sharp or something, steel or something.
The hat?
I mean the hat, like the cap. And they'll like throw that shit like fucking the homie Kung Lao from Mortal Kombat and shit. I saw that a couple times. It was just berserk, fool, but I just want to watch that because it's one of those ones that
really
are bad.
movies.
Yeah, like, you know how you were telling me about that other. I think we were talking about this on air, right? Was it on air? I always forget if it's on air or not. Right now I was talking about the dude the Killer Sand at the beach.
Oh yeah, Jimmy Kennedy one.
Yeah, that, and you were telling me about one that you saw. They were in high school or something.
Oh yeah, bro, like that movie was so bad I don't even.
Yeah.
The name is straight not memorable.
Yeah, I can't remember the other one.
I just remember Ron Jeremy is a straight janitor.
Yeah, so this one, I don't know any of the actors, honestly. Oh, Perez Hilton is in it, which he looked way too old to be playing a 28-year-old. And I looked him up, and I think he was 38 at the time, or 37 or something, playing a 28-year-old.
Like
yeah,
28 when like he was popping.
Yeah. So Perez Hilton's in it, and this came out like 2 years ago. And that's the only probably recognizable dude. And it's like it's a slasher fool, like at the house, somebody's house, and then and it's also like a mystery, like who's doing this type of thing. So I gotta watch it though.
But did it do it? Was the mystery actually good? Kind of.
Well, this is the thing. From what I seen, there was a dude that they were showing at the beginning, right? It's his house, and then this girl comes to visit him, and when she comes to visit him, she gets off by the killer. So it doesn't show you if that dude did it, because then they don't see him like throughout the movie or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's kind of leading you to make you think it's him, and if it's actually him, then I'm gonna be fucking pissed, because then like you don't see him, so you're like, did that guy kill both of them, or I don't know. And then later on, like I woke up and shit, my girl was watching it, or she was I woke up and went home, and then she just like put it on play or whatever, and then I guess there's a dude who's like in on it or something.
Wait, did she finish it?
Nah, she didn't finish it. But like we both fell asleep watching it, and then I woke up and I was like, oh shit, I gotta go home, because it was already late. And then that's when she was like, oh my gosh, I gotta show you this. Like she's like, I put it on just to have some background noise so I could fall asleep. And she sent me the scene, but I'll show you on my phone, but it's crazy. And then she told me, she's like, yeah, I guess one of those guys are in on it. She's like, oh my gosh, this movie's horrible. So I was like, fuck, just because it's so bad, I want to watch it. So, but you know what? I think the killer looks kind of cool for some reason. I don't know. He kind of reminds me of like that Purge-looking mask thing, like the not the smiling ones, but the other ones. Like I don't know. I think he looks kind of cool for some reason. I don't know.
The ones that those girls wear?
Kind of, yeah, like the Kiss Me kind of ones, or like those. He kind of has that kind of a mask, but for some reason,
dude, I hated that girl in Purge. Election year? Yeah,
election year.
She just was acting like way over the top.
Yeah, I think they. Yeah.
It's like, okay, we get it, you're crazy.
Yeah. She was trying to be like, yeah.
But I'm so crazy.
Yeah, she was like a total bitch, right?
Yeah, and it wasn't like...
I think they're trying to make her be a total bitch.
But it just came off like way too forced.
Yeah. I like the other chick better. The other chick she was with, she was more chill. But that one was just trying to be a little too berserked. But anyways, yeah, that's all I watched though, was that and then Children of the Corn, I guess. So.
Yeah, so let's get into Children of the Corn.
We're getting into Children of the Corn, 1984. Never seen this. First time watching it.
All right, let's just get it off like to the
straight point. To the score or straight to
straight to like the point. Really, did you like it or not?
Nah, bro. I thought it was kind of whack. To be honest, I thought it was whack. Yeah, I'll get that right out the way.
Yeah,
I thought it was whack.
mean,
and you know what? Like, I don't know, like, it's like, you've heard it, like, I don't know, like, people kind of make a big deal, I guess, out of it, you know? But, because we just watched Stephen King's, I mean, obviously it's not, like, the same, you know, director or nothing, but I think also, too, just watching The Shining.
Yeah.
And then follow up with this, you're kind of like, what? Like, dude, that's such a way better film, I guess, you know?
Yeah, bro, but you can...
So, I don't know if, like, the book is good. Maybe, like, they just didn't hit really well, the director or whatever, which... Or I don't know what happened on this one. I don't know. Maybe it just wasn't really a good story.
But well, Kubrick changed a lot of things in the Shining movie.
This is a dude named Fritz Kirsch or something. So.
And you can't straight compare to Kubrick, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So, I'm just trying to say, like, they're both Stephen King. So I'm like, maybe the book was good, or maybe the book wasn't. The story itself wasn't even as good as The Shining.
My problem is, it's just, they're kids, bro.
Yeah.
It's like,
and this is the thing. I feel like it's really hard to pull off the scary kids, you know? Like, I feel, which was another one that I was almost going to recommend instead of this one, was going to be The Omen, which I feel like did a better job. But it wasn't...
The kid wasn't technically...
It wasn't, like, so much about the kid, I guess. I guess it was, but not. But
it's the people around the kid, right?
That's kind of dying. Like, some of those kill scenes were cool because of the...
But no, but the reason why he's scary is because the people around him...
Yeah, shit's just going...
Are scary.
Yeah.
Like the nanny.
Yeah, shit's just going bad. And then the priest and all the kills and all that. So I was almost going to use that one instead of this. And then what's another one? Like The Exorcist, I guess, is another, like...
But this one, the problem was because they were, like, real kids.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, just straight slap these... Like, when the dude was kind of like, you know...
Yeah, punking him around. That's when I was kind of like, yeah, fool, like...
But then, like, he's, like, running away from him. It's like, bro, just... Straight slap these kids.
Yeah.
Like, how did they... First of all, like, how did these kids, like, straight take over this whole town?
Exactly.
Because, like, I mean, you see it in the beginning, right? Like, they guess they poisoned the coffee.
Yeah, okay. So, going back to the beginning, that first scene, I kind of liked it, though. Like, I was kind of like, okay. I thought it was a cool opening scene that... Mind you, because I had never seen this, right? So, I'm like, okay, they poison the coffee and they come in and just start fucking slashing everybody. Which to me makes the most sense because I don't think they could go in there and just slash fools up more than normal, right?
See, that was the thing. If you would have done
that
like
hooked me in though, I got my attention.
But
if there was more,
there had to be a plan, right?
Yeah, like some more logical kills and shit, right? Where they had to really think about it. That made sense. That could actually be pulled off, I guess.
The whole town wasn't in that one coffee shop. Because it was like a
population of like 900 or something, right? 900 something.
Something like that. And then like the dude was talking to his wife over the phone because his daughter was sick or something. So it was like, I think they just needed to show on a grander scale of like how these kids actually took over the straight town.
More than just that scene or something?
More than just poisoning the coffee. Because okay, they poisoned the coffee, they killed everybody in the coffee shop. You still have the police. You know, it's like
I didn't see any police in there. Am I wrong?
There was one of the police was like hung onto the.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's it though.
Scarecrow thing.
Yeah.
So did you see like this, like the police uniform on like a little scarecrow in like the police station or something?
Okay, so that was like the only police presence.
Yeah, but it's like, dude, like the police would straight kill these kids.
Yeah, they're fucking guns and shit. Well, I mean, unless they went about it another way.
What's his name?
Who?
The straight redhead.
Malachi.
With his little knife.
Yeah.
Straight that what bothered me was they would always have it shining whenever he pulled it out. You know, he'll like turn it so like in the camera it's like all shiny. Like they have like a light on it so you can see it.
They're really emphasizing that.
Yeah, it's like, all right, bro, we get it. He has his knife. Like the first couple times he did it, but every time he pulled it out, they would show it.
I didn't catch that. I kind of
like he'd always like turn it so it shines like to the camera.
They're like, all right, take number 16. Oh, we gotta get it. Yes, but okay. So I like that opening scene, right? And then I felt like after that it was really dull. Like, there was a spot where it just really dipped down for me. I guess like.
I mean, that like run.
Everything between after they hit that kid in the street up until like shit got popping. I guess everything in between that to me was kind of like, fuck, dude, it's kind of boring because.
Yeah, they're just like going through the town.
Yeah, up until like the dudes in the town hall and the kids want to come get them. I think that's when it picked up for me again. And
my thing, and also it's like, it was like, why? If I go through a town and it's straight dead like that, I'm not gonna be trying to search for people.
So they were searching for people to report the murder, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. I'm like,
because that gas station dude, which
was useless. Which you find out later, he was actually trying to. He was a threat to the kids, right? Because he was gonna burn down the cornfield or something.
Yeah.
So that dude was kind of worthless though, because he didn't like help this guy. What's his name? Bert.
Yeah.
Bert, and then Sarah Connor, which is Vicky or something, right?
Vicky, I think something.
Yeah, I think it was Vicky.
But like, he told them, oh yeah, forget what is it, Gatlin?
Yeah, Gatlin.
No.
Yeah, so forget Gatlin. Go to
Hemsworth or whatever.
Hemmingsford or some shit. Yeah. The other city.
Yeah, and that was like I guess 19 miles away. And Gatlin was I think 4.
Yeah.
And it's like okay.
And he tries, right?
Yeah, and like they get all I guess the kids. Change the signs or something. I don't know.
Oh, is that what was going on?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because this dude was kind of going in circles pretty much.
But I mean, okay, he says, okay, these people are really religious. They don't like outsiders or whatever it is. And I'm like, okay, that's
Outlander.
Yeah,
Right?
like if I was in that position, I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird. And if I go into the city and I'm seeing nobody, the streets look abandoned.
It looks like a ghost town in there.
I'm going to be like, okay, something's really not right with this town. And I'm not going to straight try to find anybody.
Yeah. The way I see it, though, is
and then, like, when he went into the house, and Sarah Connor was like, dude, let's just go to Hemsworth or whatever it is. He's like, no, I want to find people. It's like, dude, you're straight. This is like very like who thinks like this?
Yeah.
And then he walks right in.
Yeah, like it didn't knock to see if somebody would answer. He just kind of went in.
Yeah, and then they find Sarah, the little girl.
Yeah.
The little girl.
The little girl. Voice crack right there. Yeah.
And then
All right, so we'll just call her. Her name is Vicky, just to not confuse people.
So okay, Vicky.
Or unless we do Sarah and Sarah Connor.
Sarah Connor.
All right.
So they find Sarah, right?
Yeah, the little girl.
The little girl that I guess tells the future.
Yeah. And then once again, the other thing that I thought was, I was like, okay, so this girl, I was kind of on board with that, like for some reason, like when she was all like sick, whatever, and she was drawing shit out, and then she was drawing like all the bad shit that was gonna happen. You know, I was kind of like, okay, this character right here is important. She has a brother, right? So it's her and her brother, a little boy. Joseph, I think?
Job.
Something like that.
Was it Joseph?
I don't know.
I thought it was Job.
We'll just call him Joe.
But all right.
So, and they're non-believers, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What straight bothered me too, and at the end, they were calling him like Toby or something like that.
Yeah. What's up with that?
I don't. Really? I heard Toby.
I heard Toby too. Were they talking to him?
I guess. But in the beginning, they're like, "Oh, this is, I think, Job."
Yeah.
And then, like, at the end, they're like, "Oh, get out of here, Toby! Like, go back to the barn, Toby."
Oh, yeah, his name was Job. Job. Yeah, you're right. So who the fuck's Toby? I don't see Toby.
I heard Toby.
Here.
Unless they're calling it Joby.
Nah, I thought I heard Toby as well.
Which is like, bro, like stick to, stick to a name, or at least like, you know, show, like, when you first call him a new, I guess, like a little nickname, like in The Shining when he Doc, and you hear like the whole story of why they're calling him. Not really why they're calling him, but you hear the story of
a little explanation.
Yeah, of calling him Doc.
Mm-hmm.
So if they would have called him Doc in the middle or the end of the movie, you would have been like, wait, who's Doc?
Yeah, no, but you're right, because I heard that too. I heard that, and I was kind of, but you know, I didn't pay any attention to it. But now that you're saying it, I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Yeah. So, which I like that character though, right? Wasn't he like I guess like one of those kids that you're obviously rooting for him.
Well, because he was like the
good guy, good kid, I guess, right? A non-believer, so he was against them. Shit, he was trying to help the dude with Bert.
But he was just like a common sense character.
Yeah, he was just a likable kid. He was cool, and then because they have that's one end of the spectrum. You're like, oh, okay, this kid's cool, and he like the way he thinks and everything. And then you have like those kids that piss you off, like Malachi or whatever, which he's a little older and shit. He's like a teenager,
straight look like 18.
Yeah, and then you had Isaac, right? Is his name Isaac? Yeah,
Isaac. Yeah.
Yeah, which is the other kid who was younger than Malachi, but at first he was kind of in charge, right?
Yeah, he was like the preacher, I guess. Dude.
Yeah, they said he was a preacher. So he speaks the word of this higher force or whatever, right?
The man behind
the rose or something.
Yeah.
Which, oh man, I was gonna get into that later. I'll just get into it now.
Graphics.
To the effects. But I don't know if my sister back then when she saw this when she was a kid thought it was popping, but that did not hold up at all, dude. That's another thing where I was like.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna talk about it when because especially like because you don't like Hellraiser graphics. So I was like, dude, there's no way.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, dude. Like that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying when you're trying to pull stuff off that just you can't, you know. And it's I don't know if back then it was accepted, but watching it now, it was.
You know what I think? I think it's not that they couldn't. Because they could have done him like, was he trying to be? Was it supposed to look like he was burning?
I don't know that weird like cloud effect or whatever. It was gonna.
No, like when Isaac was on the.
Oh
on the
yeah.
cross
Oh, when he was
like
burning. Oh, that was horrible, dude. Yeah. That was horrible. I'm like, what did they have out back then? They had Terminator, right? That was kind of cheesy too, but better than that.
But I mean, they could. I think if they would have done like practical effects, they could have got it. I think it's because like CGI was like the new thing.
Yeah.
So everybody was just trying.
Yeah. Cause
like trying.
When he was burning, or you're talking about when he was burning?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the cloud thing. But yeah, when Isaac was burning, that was horrible, dude. And then later on, like with the cloud thing, whatever, and then when they defeat this thing, it kind of, which I guess is supposed to be a dragon or something. Well. You know that picture where he's
he wears, but you never see.
Yeah, you never really see.
You just see like this tremor.
Yeah. So then,
like it's a straight.
I guess when they kind of burn the thing and defeat it or whatever, like he kind of goes up in like smoke. I don't know. It was like to the point where I don't even know exactly what was supposed to be happening. Like, did they burn the dude or like I don't know.
Yeah, at first I thought, because you know how he put it in the what was it, like the generator kind of. Mm-hmm. The thing that, like, I guess, what is it called, bro? From like a straight moron.
What thing?
The sprinkler system.
Oh,
remember he was putting the fuel in that.
Yeah.
I thought that blew up. So I thought that's what the whole cloud was.
Mind you, we just jumped straight into the end, right?
Yeah, straight to the end. So that's what I thought blew up. But I guess that was the.
Well, there was some explosions because remember he's the little kid's like, yo, look. So maybe that did blow up. Because remember when he's like, everything was kind of blowing up or like on fire.
Yeah.
And then he does say like, look, and then there was like a little explosion.
Yeah, but that explosion turned into the big one that kind of went to the face.
Yeah. So
I don't know what died.
Yeah.
Something, I guess the tremor that was underneath the ground.
Oh yeah, because there was that thing too. Because I felt like there was something in the. I felt like it was all the same person or whatever. Because that thing never came out of the ground, right? I felt like it was just going crazy. Like there's this cloud and there's like lightning coming out and there's this thing on the bottom. I felt like there was this force that was putting everything together. Like
I have no idea what was
I don't know what was going on either, because there was like this thing.
Because then also Isaac came back like a demon.
He came back from the dead and shit, and
But he wasn't like a zombie. He was like a legit demon kind of. Because he was like had that like weird voice.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh, Malachi, he wants you or whatever."
Mhm. Yeah.
So that was. I have no idea what
was going on right there. And then.
But hold on.
Okay, go.
They got me at the end. When the chick pops up in the backseat. I kind of jumped a little bit. Like I was like, okay.
See, I kind of fucked up because, to be honest, right, I remember looking up because I was texting on my phone or something. And I looked up and I heard it first before I actually like saw it.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
So that got me.
That was like a little jump scare.
Yeah.
But then right after
he just slaps a door in her face.
Yeah. See, that's the thing that because I was like, okay, if this movie has, maybe they could have because there's horrible movies that have a good ending to me, right?
Yeah.
So. But then, they just murked the chick, no problem. They just slammed the door, and they're like, oh, we're just going to leave.
Yeah, but she's not even murked. She's just, like, knocked out.
Yeah, and they're like, we're just going to leave her there. And then they're like, all right. And then, literally, it just says the end, right? And then it's just, like, they just start walking. Like, I was like, what the hell? Is that how you guys are ending it? And then it was too quiet, because it said the end, and then that was it. And then there was a pause, and then they played in, like, the music or whatever. But for a while, it was a little awkward. I was like, wait. Is there
gonna be like a little scene that's gonna happen?
Yeah, it just said the end, and then like those credits, and then I was like, what? And it was silent, and then the music kind of came in, but I was like, what the hell? But yeah, that was so lackluster, that ending. And then the final, the final scare, whatever, final attack on him.
Yeah, I mean, I kill her at least.
I know, right? These kids are fucking evil, but
Like, I mean, there's no good coming out of that chick.
Yeah.
She's been corrupted.
That's the chick from the church, right?
Yeah.
Annoying ass chick too. Oh no, all these kids were annoying as fuck too.
And no kids really died, really.
What did you say? None of them died?
Yeah, really. Like a legit die.
No, that dude in the beginning with this got his.
Well, I mean, like okay, let me rephrase it. Like by the like adults. No adults really kill any kid.
Nah, they would just fight them off, but they wouldn't actually kill them, right? Straight. Nah.
Because Isaac died because of Malachi. Malachi died because of Isaac.
Well, demon Isaac, right?
Yeah. And then the one in the kid in the beginning.
Yeah.
Was that supposed to be Sarah's and Job's brother?
I don't know who that kid was. The one was like, "Oh, stay here."
Yeah.
I don't know who that was.
I just thought he was like the older brother.
And then so what did he have? He had a suitcase. Was he gonna bounce or what?
Yeah, I think he was gonna take off or whatever.
He had that cross, and then he was gonna take off, and because I thought it was gonna have like something, I don't know,
like clues.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna have much more relevance, like what's in the suitcase, but then
it was clothes in a weird cross.
A cross made out of corn or something, right? So they have like a.
But he dies because of Malachi, right?
I think so. Well, slices his throat in the corn field, and then he comes out to the street,
and then gets hit by the car.
Ran over. So I guess he technically got killed by the adults.
But he was
already dying.
Yeah.
But he got fucking. He got offed. Okay, the other little scare, I guess, was when she's dreaming. The dreaming sequence, and that fool kind of comes out of the thing. I guess was
oh yeah.
You know what I mean? That one I was actually paying attention.
But I mean, I want to see at least some kids get killed.
Something.
Because if I was in that situation, I probably would have to.
But then they're kind of nice people, though, right? Like Bert and Vicky, Sarah Connor.
Well, Bert is what
a doctor, and he's
But I mean,
it's funny how he, some of the shit he was doing was funny. Like when he went in the church, he's like, "What's up?" Like he's telling him, like, "What the hell you guys doing? You guys are some weirdos."
Yeah.
What the hell is this? And then when they tried to attack him, and he was kind of slapping him around when he first was walking down the aisle.
But I mean, I feel like that's how the whole movie should have been.
Yeah, like
him actually being an adult.
Mm-hmm. Because some of these kids were even like pretty young. Like, you know, I understand Malachi was a little older.
Yeah, he should have just been like, all right, you gotta get off.
Mm-hmm.
Like with like the kids that are like Sarah and Job's age.
Yeah,
I could see them like, okay, I'm not gonna kill you. We gotta talk. What you guys are doing is not right.
Because he was kind of getting through to them, right? And there was that scene where he was telling them like, making them kind of question what they're even believing. And saying like, what the hell is this shit?
Like God's about like love or something like that.
Mm-hmm. It's like, you think what religion will make you kill your own parents?
Yeah.
That's when they were kind of they were like in the ritual area, right?
Yeah,
like they were in the corner
clearing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Malachi straight off right away.
Mm-hmm.
When I saw him, like,
hey, doesn't that kid look familiar?
Malachi?
Yeah, I looked him up, and I think he was in Back to the Future.
Was he?
I guess. I looked him up. He was in there. I'm like, where have I seen this guy? Maybe I seen him in there.
Was he the?
But then, even then, I don't even remember Back to the Future that much. But I'm just trying
the dude in the.
I don't remember.
Dancing or whatever. I don't know, but like, cause what's his name? Dude, the older, Bert.
Mm-hmm.
He straight like hits Malachi in the shin. With like a crowbar or
and then he turns around and he runs into the thing, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I'm like,
that scene.
I'm like, dude, this is
right there when you have him down, just fucking off him, right? He's trying to kill you, like up until this point.
Or at least take his knife, like.
Yeah.
Hit him in the shin and run, bro. You're running from a kid.
Yeah.
It doesn't, like.
At least whoop his ass like pretty good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like do something.
Yeah, hit him in the shin and then bounce.
Yeah.
And then on your way out, you fucking run into that damn pole that's in there. I was like,
yeah, dude, like.
What else was going on in this movie? So he hides out. So they capture Sarah Connor. Remember that? So she's in the house. Now we're rewinding, right? I'm just trying to take all the big points. They capture her, right? And then they're gonna sacrifice her, but
they have to sacrifice both of them.
Something like that, right? So then they were like, take her down. That's when
like Malachi switched on Isaac. Yeah. Because Isaac was like, no, we can't take her down.
Up until then, Isaac was in charge, but you could tell that there was starting to become a little bit of disputes and like tensions there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I was kind of thinking that too as I was watching. I'm like, all right, they're starting to kind of disagree more. Like they're starting to kind of, I was like, something's gonna happen. I kind of had that feeling, This dude's gonna end up taking over or something, So, because he was, I guess Malachi was more feared, but just.
Isaac was like the leader.
Yeah, he was the leader because you could talk to this force, whatever. So.
But at first, I thought, I didn't even really think like there's actual force in the cornfields. Like through the whole movie, I thought, oh, these kids are just nuts.
And I think it would have been better that way because once you throw in
an actual
like this higher power force thing that's like their god or whatever, that's when I was like, come on, dude. Like I thought the whole time, the man behind the rose or whatever was like fucking Isaac or something,
Yeah, I thought it was just like, like how you see these fools on TV saying, oh, straight gonna cure your straight blindness, and like they do all that fake witchcraft stuff. Mm-hmm. Like those fools like, oh yeah, I have cancer. Yeah. Like they go to like the preacher,
scam shit.
Yeah, and then like they touch him and they're like, oh, you're healed.
Yeah.
I thought that's what like Isaac was doing. Like that's what I was thinking. I thought I was like, dude, this dude's a straight scammer.
Yeah.
He just got these kids to believe what his little lies.
Yeah.
But then when you're actually, it actually is a force, and it's kind of like, well, they kind of, I guess, kind of had to do it, right?
Yeah. See, that's where I think it was kind of. I mean, once you start having to, that now I feel like you're reaching. Like, okay, there's this other.
Yeah, well, it makes like the kids kind of like.
I guess it's a
not really
thing.
Bad. They're kind of like. Well, okay, if they didn't do that, are they gonna like? What is the Force gonna do?
Mm-hmm. I guess the Force kills you, right? Wait, who lit up Isaac on fire? Was it the kids? Or did that...
I thought like whatever was in the cornfields took him because it was like a sacrifice.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I was thinking too. So it was something like that, something higher power or whatever, right?
Yeah. But it's like, like, okay, so Isaac kind of was like, I guess had to be like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
He had to like, I guess they had to kill all the parents and adults in the town,
and
because
then another thing too is that once dude turned 19, they were gonna kill him. So I guess it has to just be kids, right?
Yeah.
Remember that dude? Wasn't there Amos or something like that?
Yeah, dude, that was. He's like cut his chest and all that.
Yeah, so
it's
like
weird.
19th birthday, and then they had a list of everybody who turned 19, and they sacrificed them or whatever, and they're all like stoked.
Yeah.
They're stoked to get off. So yeah, I guess that's how they keep. But the thing is, what are you gonna do when everybody like grows up? Like, if you guys aren't like reproducing, like what the fuck's going on?
They're kids.
Yeah, so eventually, you guys are just gonna wipe yourselves out, or like I don't know what the fuck's happening.
Maybe go to the new town.
Maybe. So overall, though, okay, so I don't know. I had so much problems with this movie, dude, and not only just the way, like, not so much on the direct. I don't even think you could do a really good job with this, and it would work for me because I wouldn't. That whole dragon thing that they're fucking believing in and comes in. I think that's where I would fall out. Like, I would be turned off in this movie. You know, that shit. I don't know, dude. I just don't like movies like that, I guess. Because even if you redo it today, I think it'd be better if they didn't even show it. If they're like, even they could talk about it, I guess, to me. I guess as me as like a moviegoer or whatever, I wouldn't mind that so much. But the fact that he comes in and then like there's this, he's moving the ground, and I guess like that tremor thing. And then flames coming from like the lightning and all this shit. Like, once he's actually showing his presence is when I'd be lost, for me, I guess.
I think they would probably have to they'd have to like establish that character. Not character, but you have to establish that point.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just show everything going crazy at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And then like it kind of throws you off. Especially because like how we thought it was going to be like this kid that was just scamming other kids into killing their parents.
Yeah.
I think like that's like the natural conclusion, like where we go to.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to be like, oh yeah, there's a force in this cornfields that is making these kids do all this weird stuff.
Yeah. And he's talking to Isaac, and Isaac is like the one who spreads the word.
Yeah,
right?
and you never really...
You never hear him really talking to him. You
don't know if he's even telling you the truth.
Yeah, Isaac, right?
Yeah.
You don't even know how, like, his connection with this thing or how reliable he really is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So a lot of movies we say like, dude, you need to keep stuff mystery.
Yeah.
This one, I think, you need to explain a little bit more. Because
to me, I would have just X'd that whole shit out and just have him like crazy kids, and I'd rather have him as like a fucking just psycho scammer kid. Like, I would have just X'd out that whole fucking presence of.
I know, but like if you're doing the book,
remake?
right? You're doing the book.
Oh, okay.
So you kind of have to have that.
No, yeah.
You have to have that plot device in there, right? You're not gonna.
But I'm saying for me, like, I don't like that type of shit.
So, if you're gonna do that story.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to explain, like, what these, like, why did Sarah get the powers? She walked behind. They said something. She walked behind the man in the rose, or something like that.
Okay.
Or something. I don't know.
I don't even remember that.
So it's like, how does she get like these weird future seeing powers. And then how did Isaac become able to talk to this whatever? So you need to kind of explain this kind of story, I think, a little bit more than just at the end.
And they could have too, because
crazy.
it wasn't even that long of a movie. It was like an hour and a half, like 90 minutes. They could have slapped in an extra 20 minutes of some explanation.
Yeah, maybe cut a little bit in the middle
of all that bullshit. Yeah, where he's just walking around and I don't know. Of that fucking the whole driving around lost and the
I mean you could have just I don't know, cut it just. But yeah, obviously we didn't really like this movie.
Yeah, dude. I kind of want to watch the remake. I don't know, for some reason when I know there's a remake, it's always, it makes me curious, like Black Christmas, you know, this. I kind of just want to watch them now just to compare whatever. See, maybe
but it's this same story, right? It's still like, dude, just slap these kids straight. You're an adult. You're a straight full-grown man, and you're getting straight punked by Malachi.
Hey, there was a lot of shitload of kids, I was thinking at one point, like, there is a shitload of kids, though, that were chasing him. Gotta be, like, 40 kids out there, something, like, coming from all areas, and they had weapons, though, you know?
Bro,
Malachi was a little older. He had to be, like, 17.
I know, but, like...
16.
Say he had a shovel.
Yeah.
You don't think you can straight get a nice
especially
swing?
Some of these 7, 6, 8-year-old kids, you could just smack them up with like a decent weapon. You grab a branch.
Like, I mean, imagine slapping, like, just open hand slapping a little kid.
Yeah.
They're gonna get straight knocked out. It's not.
What about the numbers? The does that play into your plan though? There was a lot of these kids with stupid ass little weapons.
I don't know, because I feel like
if they didn't have weapons, I'd be like, okay, but the fact that
when they're in the church, it's like, all right, bro, like I'm gonna lay some of these fools out real quick.
In the church, that's when he had more control until that chick stabbed him. But even
like when Malachi was like in that room when they were both together alone, and he just hit him in the shin and ran.
Yeah, he should have really put it on him.
It's like, bro,
if not, I mean, maybe you're a good guy and you don't want to kill him. Give him a couple good ones, you know.
Yeah, I mean, show him that you're not really that badass, okay?
Yeah.
With your little red head.
Yeah, or like
trying to be all straight.
Give him a little fracture to ankle or foot or something, so he can't run after you. So.
Yeah, I mean, just
give him a little Americana for him, break that arm a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's like I just feel like if a 7-year-old is I'm not scared.
Yeah. Unless they had, which
even
they
if
don't.
he has a knife, like I'm like straight little front kick to the little ribs. I think.
Yeah, a little kid has a knife, just a couple, you could kick these fools up or something, you know?
Like he's running to you.
Yeah, do like a side step kick or something, you know?
Karate kick.
Yeah.
And like, I think like if one gets a little karate kicked and the friends are around, I think they'd be like, oh, maybe we shouldn't. The kid's gonna be all out of, like, can't breathe, you know, straight probably crying at the same time. And the friends are gonna be like, all right.
But these kids were kind of badass kids, though, no? They were kind of like under. I feel like they were more than just kids who were following religion. They were like almost under a spell type of shit. Really believed, like really. I don't think they would cry for something. That's what I'm saying. They were kind of balls deep in this shit. Like if something was really over them.
But it's because they were killing everybody. They didn't get any like pain towards them.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just feel like they would be on full evil mode, you know.
Because like when Isaac was getting a little crucified, he turned into little hyena.
And start getting burned and shit, or he was just talking shit.
Yeah, he was like, no, like.
Damn.
I speak to him. You guys are gonna burn.
Yeah.
You know, he was trying his hardest to get out of that situation. Yeah. He was just trying to spew all the lies he could.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, technically, I guess they weren't lives, right? In the end.
I guess no. I guess he really did talk to him, right?
Yeah.
Because he brought him back. He wasn't too much of a fraud as I thought he was.
But I think like if a couple kids just got a little sidekick, the little ribs, broke a little couple ribs, you know. I feel like they'd be like, okay, you know, like when they were getting punked in the church. Oh, go get Malachi.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Malachi, they see Malachi with a broken leg. Like, oh snap! Like,
what do we do?
The badass in our group just got like tore up.
And it was funny too, cause these kids were everywhere, dude. They had those kids on the roofs and shit, watching them. And they had remember when they're passing by in the car, and they had those chicks right there behind the trash can and shit. Like,
yeah, and then they had them like stealing their car or whatever.
Yeah.
Like inside of it, doing.
You know what's funny is that when they were trying to steal his car, and he's like, "Oh, let's get in and chase him." I was really thinking, like, "What are you gonna do?" Like, and she asked him that.
Yeah.
Asked him. He's like, "Oh no, I just want to talk to him. And they're people. Like, I kind of just to get help or whatever."
Nah, bro. You're gonna get that work or what?
Yeah. So what would if we had to do scores?
63.
63?
63.
Bro, I was gonna go low. I was. That's not. That's still pretty bad. I guess.
It's like a D minus.
Bro, I was gonna go like fucking 40 or something.
See, high school, whatever. Those are like
down there.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna even say like, fuck. All right, but I was gonna say
because this was kind of watchable.
But this is how
it
much?
Was like I mean, it was an actual. Yeah, it was something. It was watchable. I mean, in the middle, I was kind of like, dude. Like I was like, if I didn't have to watch this for this podcast, I would have probably turned it off.
Yeah. How much of a rewatch factor does it have for you? Really low.
Yeah, and it was just because I'd probably like watch it and just think like I just want to.
Yeah.
Just slap these kids.
Yeah, for some reason, because there's bad movies like Sleepaway Camp, right? Bad movie, whatever, but it has a good rewatch factor, I guess.
Yeah, and you kind of are like stuck in watching it.
Yeah, this was like to be honest, I watched it a little bit yesterday, and I was kind of like thinking the same thing. I was like, fuck, and then I was like having a hard time kind of watching it. It was just kind of, and then my girl's class got canceled. She's like, oh, let's, you know, I was like, oh fuck, let's just go to the movies, watch that, and then I watched the other hour like today, so right before like a few hours ago. So it wasn't something that had me in there like, oh shit, you know.
Were you watching it with your girl?
No, I was at home, and then her class got canceled. So then she was like, hey, my class got canceled. You know, do you want to like hang out or whatever? And I was like, oh yeah, I'm down because this fucking movie.
Yeah, bro. I don't know what your sister was thinking about this.
This is the only thing I could think of. Like, she watched it when she was a kid, and it's just, you know, everything's scary when you're a kid.
Yeah.
Because I was scared of stupid shit when I was a kid. Like, even that little scene in Pee Wee Herman where the fucking Large Marge turns around. I was like, what? You know what I'm talking about? That used to scare me when I was like a little ass kid. So I'm thinking for my sister that she watched this when she was, you know, a kid. And
84.
84. My sister at that time was like 7. Something like that. And then so I'm thinking, I don't know, but and then there was another movie that she talks about. I think that my brother doesn't like. I think it was Rosemary's Baby, right?
Well, I like Rosemary's Baby.
Okay, I think Jose would tell me that because
Jose said he didn't like that. Yeah. That was when we were watching the fight, Chavez.
Yeah, Canelo fight, right? Yeah. And then we just started talking about all these movies.
Yeah.
So, but some of them that she likes were really good. Like Dawn of the Dead is always one of her top ones, which I liked. Exorcist, of course. You know, Halloween, and then she likes all those. She loves those other '80s movies, like the not scary ones, the 16 Candles and fucking Breakfast Club and.
Yeah, but what I like those too, but.
Yeah, I like those too.
But I wonder, like, if like Dawn of the Dead, if somebody didn't grow up watching it, but they still like it.
True. Because that was another one that I remember when I was a kid and I would watch that one and it kind of freaked me out.
Because, like, maybe...
I still think it's a good film though. It's a good movie.
Because like maybe like I wonder like if Yvette watched Children of the Corn now.
Run it back if she was still.
Would she still like it like how she likes, you know?
Yeah.
Like if
I feel like she'll still have that attachment to it, you know.
Because like,
but
if I watch Dawn of the Dead now, I still like it, but I don't know if it's actually a legit.
Because the thing about Dawn of the Dead, that movie is that it wasn't so much that it's scary. It's just like it was just a cool movie to me. Now watching it now, like when I was young, when I was a kid, when my sister watched it, to me back then it was scary or whatever. Now watching it, I'm like, oh, it wasn't scary, but it was just a cool movie, I guess. You know, this one was like not a cool movie, not scary.
Your girl didn't grow up on Dawn of the Dead.
She didn't watch none of that. Nah,
did she like the?
She likes the remake.
She didn't like the.
Yeah, she was like whatever. Not really. She's like, the zombies look stupid and shit like that. But she doesn't like anything really like before 2000s and shit. She thinks it all looks stupid and like corny.
But did she? I know, but did she grow up on like?
Any of those? Nah.
Like movies, like 80s movies.
Nah.
She just remembers like 2000s movies. Is that what she like grew up on?
I guess yeah. Like she was growing up watching the movies that were coming out then. You know. Like if she was a kid in the 90s, she was watching all those, and then 2000s, 2010s.
Well, when was she born?
93, I think. Yeah, 93. So
yeah, 2000s.
Yeah, so and like me, it's because I had an older brother and sister who would always like watch all these movies, you know. That's why I know like at least these ones. That's why I think Halloween was another one that I was like shook of when I was, you know, a kid.
She liked Halloween though, right?
Yeah, that's the only one that I think she was like, okay, I can watch this one. But like Friday the 13th, that was whack. Yeah, she's like, this is stupid.
So that's what I wonder like if Children of the Corn would be the same way with Yvette.
She like watched it now?
Yeah, like because but I saw Children of the Corn when I was little.
How was it when
I was little? I didn't like it.
No.
Or I think I was just bored of it.
Yeah, I gotta ask her one day. I'm like, hey, we saw this movie and I gave it a 40. What do you think? Why'd you like it so much? I don't know. I think it's just those, because there was movies that I watched when I was a kid that I think were dope and they weren't that great, you know.
Yeah.
I even like the Mark Wahlberg Planet of the Apes, and everybody shitting on that, and I'm like, what the hell? I was like 10 and we saw it at the theaters and shit.
Yeah.
You know, and then there was like Mortal Kombat. I used to love those, dude. Now you watch them, they're kind of like these effects. I don't remember being that shitty. But I don't know, like the Street Fighter movie, like all those. I'm sure, like if
but I like that because it's kind of but it's bad. I don't look at it like, oh, this is a good movie.
I just like them. I don't know.
Like if you watch it now, you're gonna like it, but you're gonna see how it's bad. You're gonna laugh at it.
Yeah, but I don't know. So I think that's why I think that was.
But Children of the Corn is trying to be like a serious movie.
Yeah, it was. It was trying to be serious. That's kind of what.
Like The Shining, you can watch that.
Oh, The Shining's, yeah, Shining's.
Like legitly watch it and still be like, oh snap, this is a good movie.
You know, I think my girl likes The Shining actually. I think she's seen some of it.
Yeah, so I wonder if like
that one's timeless.
What movies are actually good movies compared to like.
I think the ones for
have
sure
like bias towards them.
Yeah, because I think the ones that just really stand the test of time, that are kind of timeless, that don't like The Shining didn't use these fucking effects or anything like that. You know what I mean? I feel like you could still pull off that story now if you were to remake it or something, you know? I mean, obviously, like, let's say it came out now. Like, it's the same movie now. It would still be good. You know? So, I don't know. And then it comes down to your preference, I guess, you know? I don't really dig the scary little kids thing. Maybe there's people out there that think kids are scary or whatever.
But I mean, like, I don't either, right? But, like, Chucky, I can watch Chucky. Yeah,
Chucky's not a great film either, though, for me. No, it's just like a fun, I guess, kind of cool like film or whatever. But that one too is not like great.
Yeah, but you're not. I mean, I guess you are saying like, dude, just kick the doll or whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, you still kind of. It's still kind of believable, I guess.
No, that was not believable. That one is one that I like, but that one you just have to ride with it. Like, don't ask questions, nothing like that, about this doll that's fucking. That one, I just. Yeah, but
I mean, you go into it not wanting to really ask questions, right? Like in this one, it's like, dude. Like every second, like in Children of the Corn, every second I'm just thinking, just slap these kids.
Yeah.
In Child's Play, that. Like in the beginning, you're like kick the doll, but then like after a while, it's kind of you don't think about that anymore. You're just watching the movie.
Yeah, I guess.
You're not.
I feel like I could take that flow out, but then it's kind of hard to take that flow after watching the movie. I feel like I can survive a whole lot of shit, even when he's burnt and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nah, Child's Play is a.
But you're not. I don't like when I watch Child's Play. I don't.
That one I feel like it didn't take itself serious though.
But I don't
like this one.
You know I'm not in the middle of it being like, dude, when is this gonna end?
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like cool, but you just gotta roll with it because, and it doesn't take itself that serious. Come on, we have Chucky talking mad shit, like cussing and all this shit.
Yeah, and Children of the Corn, I was like, oh, dude, when is this gonna straight be over?
Yeah, for this a couple times, for
especially because it was like 1:00 when I watched it
in the morning.
Yeah, and I was like, dude,
There's a couple times where I would check because on Netflix, and like, how much time is left? You know, like, all right, fuck it, what's the half an hour? Like, damn, that's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go.
That's why, like, when I was on Twitch and I was like, oh snap, we're supposed to watch. I was straight dreading watching it. I was like, oh, dude, I don't want to watch this movie.
When's the last time you seen it before this?
I saw the remake a while ago.
What about the original though? It's been a while.
It's when I was a kid.
Oh, so okay, so cool then. At least it's been a long ass time.
Yeah, but I mean,
all right. So
like when I was a kid, I remember watching it, and then I think in the middle playing with Connects. Like I was like, all right, like
tuning
I'm watching
out.
it, yeah, and then I was like, all right, let me just play with Connects in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Like I want to do that.
Yeah.
And pretty much exactly how I felt coming back watching it.
Mm-hmm.
In the middle, I was like, okay, yeah, I could be sleeping right now. Yeah, if it wasn't for the podcast, I'd be like, dude, I'm not.
Shut it off? No, I shut it off yesterday.
I'll watch it maybe another time.
Back. Yeah, so, and the reason why I picked it is because I kind of went in blind, so it's not like, oh, I picked it because, you know, I thought it was cool. Like some of our previous picks, you know? Like Reanimator, you've seen it or whatever, but, or whatever other movie, but this one, completely blind, never seen it.
Yeah, I try to get ones that you haven't watched.
Mm-hmm. And maybe one that you haven't seen in a while or something.
Yeah, but that are kind of classic, I guess.
Yeah.
Like they have like a following towards them.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say classic because classic would be like, I guess, with Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Those are like the classic horror.
But like
movies.
the cult classics, whatever. Right?
Yeah, like they're not. I wouldn't even say not so.
I mean that.
Yeah, because they're not. I mean, I think
like Sleepaway Camp had a cult classic or whatever, right?
Yeah. But I'm saying like Hellraiser.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like a lot of people have watched it.
I feel like the dude's known, but not a lot of people watched it. You know?
No, I think they just know the
Pinhead guy.
Like that character is iconic.
Yeah, but a lot of people haven't seen it.
Yeah, because like when a lot of people watch the movie, they're like, dude, he's not even in it.
Yeah.
They think like he's like the Freddy or the
the Jason.
Jason. But
yeah, that's what I thought.
He's really not. He's like the.
He's like the villain to the villain, I guess.
Yeah,
because Frank or whatever is like the bad guy in the movie.
Yeah.
He's kind of the killer. He's kind of the mastermind.
Frank and the chick.
Yeah. Well, but then again, he's kind of manipulating the chick or whatever. But yeah, they're the ones doing all the killing, and I'm kind of thinking... I was kind of thinking the same thing. I'm like, fool, where the fuck's Pinhead at? Catching bodies or whatever.
Yeah, but he's not like...
Uh-huh.
He's not like the main villain. He's just pretty much, I guess, greed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's all he's really about.
Mm-hmm.
Is in like a sleepaway camp. I feel people maybe heard about it. Nah, probably not, huh?
I feel yeah, but it has to have that following. Like it's like it.
Like do you think sleepaway camp is really known?
Nah, I think amongst horror fans for sure. Like
yeah, like I'm saying, like an average person on the street, like, be like, oh, have you seen sleepaway camp?
I don't think so, no, because I didn't even see it until you told me about it back then. But like I could have sworn I seen it at like those convention, like, you know, Scary or Mossapalooza. Like they'll have the teas and shit, you know.
Yeah.
But nah, not the average person.
Yeah, so like those are like the kind of movies.
Even Reanimator.
Yeah, I feel like Reanimator is.
It's like on the same like level to me. Maybe a little bit more known.
Yeah, I put that between Hellraiser and Sleepaway Camp. Like, okay. I think that's
as
like
far as popularity or whatever. Yeah. That could work.
But I feel like not a lot of people have seen it.
Yeah. What about Child's Play?
Child's
that
Play,
one's
like,
right above Hellraiser?
Yeah. I think like everybody's seen Child's Play.
I feel like that's right above Hellraiser, but below Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, and Halloween. I feel like that's the gap to that, like bridging there.
I don't know.
Child's Play, you think it's up there?
Yeah, I think.
I feel, but once again, is it more like everybody knows Chucky, or haven't people really seen the movie though? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like more people just know Chucky, but they kind of probably haven't seen the movie. And then they had a lot of sequels on that shit. Maybe they've seen like one of those or whatever throughout the years, which I heard they're doing another one.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of put those all on the same.
Along with Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
I think not a lot of people have seen Texas Chainsaw
Not the original.
No.
Nah, because even me, I hadn't even seen the original one until not long ago.
I think it goes probably Halloween.
At the top?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Maybe Friday the 13th?
I feel like those are together, though. Friday the 13th, if you're going to say Nightmare on Elm Street. I feel like those are like...
I would say Friday the 13th, then maybe Child's Play, then Nightmare on Elm Street.
Really? I feel like Nightmare on Elm Street, more people have seen the actual original more than they've seen Friday the 13th original, and more than they've seen...
I think... I feel like everybody knows it.
I feel like when I think Friday the 13th, they think like Jason? The sequel, the Jasons, the Jason Hacks and all those shits. Like the actual original movie, like a lot of people don't even know the mom was a killer and shit.
You know, I'd probably put then Child's Play above Friday the 13th
really?
and Nightmare on Elm Street.
I don't think that many people have seen it.
I think so.
Not, I'm saying a lot of people have, but I'm saying not as much as a Nightmare on Elm Street. Like how okay, well, this is the comparison I got. Like when they did the movie at the park, whatever, Nightmare on Elm Street, do you think less, same, or better, would there be a better turnout if they had done Child's Play? And it was also in that time, which was October, like Halloween kind of thing.
Well, turnout I think would be the same because it would have been straight full.
Yeah, I think it would be less of a, wouldn't be as good of a turnout as Nightmare on Elm Street.
Well, do they have
or maybe they have do
they have like box office?
Probably.
Straight typing Child's.
But then that can also be skewed too, right? 44.2.
And then
because if you look up Halloween's box office, it didn't even do that good when it first came out. But then later it really did good. So what's this one? 25. So 25 to 44.
Oh, well, this is probably the remake, right?
No, but on the right it says. Oh, is that separate? Is that a separate website?
This one, yeah. This one's like.
Because that is the logo for the remake.
Yeah.
And then on the right, if that's a different thing, they're talking about the 1984 one.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know what these numbers are, bro.
No,
I feel like people seen
Child's Play. You really think it's up there? I feel like it's right below those three.
I think that one was the thing to watch. Because I remember as a kid watching that, like coming in like to the house,
Mm-hmm.
and my sister was watching it on TV.
Yeah. See, I wasn't like.
And Nightmare on Elm Street, I remember like. Well, I watched that. I remember watching that too.
Yeah, I don't know though.
But I'm talking about like original, because I think in the like. I remember watching I saw a lot of Nightmare on Elm Streets, like a lot of the sequels,
mm-hmm.
on random people's TVs compared to.
Who do you think is a more iconic character than Chucky or Freddy or whatever for the masses? Like, I don't know if that's the same question as how many people have seen it, or how many people like it, or how many people are fans. Is that a different question, you think?
Yeah, because I mean, I guess it would be like, how many people do you think? It would be like, who knows like the main character?
Because you know how they had Robert Englund at Monsterpalooza?
Yeah.
And his line was out the door there. What if you had that dude who played Chucky, whatever, the voice?
Yeah, I don't think it would work, because it's just a voice.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's not really like the character. Like, you're not meeting the little character.
Yeah. But I mean, not meeting Freddy Krueger. He looks way different.
I know, but at least he was a person in the movie. He wasn't a straight doll.
Yeah. What if they just had a little doll right there filling the ventriloquist hits right there?
Yeah, but
nah, okay. I don't know. I always thought like Chucky was like Child's Play was underneath. I feel like not a lot of people have even seen that really. Like, they know who he is, I feel, but I don't think a lot of people have seen Child's Play the original as opposed to watching the Johnny Depp original Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't know, but I could be wrong.
I feel like that was more of a mainstream. I feel like Child's Play was more mainstream.
Yeah.
Than.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't really see a lot of people that are really big fans of it.
Because it wasn't really like a. I don't feel like it was a.
I feel like the merch doesn't sell as well as.
Fanny kind of.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it was a straight ridiculous character.
Yeah, I mean they did shoot out they did pump out a shitload of sequels, so I had to have, you know, it's fan base or whatever. But anyhow, though, what's it called? So
yeah, because like I mean, I think people probably recognize maybe. Like Pinhead.
Yeah. All right. Well,
like a lot of people would recognize him, but
yeah.
have no idea what the movie is about.
I got a question, right? So, on your level of scales, fool, where would you put Leprechaun? Fool?
Oh.
You got to put him above, like this or something, right? Leprechaun has maybe the smallest of the following.
Yeah.
Or you know, we should do an episode like that, huh?
Yeah.
Dedicate just.
Like where
we feel they're at, and then our favorites or something. Because then my next question was gonna be like, where would you put Scream and Ghostface or whatever? But
honestly, Leprechaun would be way low.
Yeah, because I think Leprechaun's the lowest out of the dude who had if we're talking about like a villain that keeps coming back and had sequels. I feel like the lowest would have to be Leprechaun.
Did you see
out of all the villains,
first Leprechaun?
With Jennifer Aniston?
Yeah. Was that the first one?
Yeah, I think so. That's the one I remember seeing when I was small, too. I haven't seen that one in so long, but I remember him being, like, in the hallways. I think he was on a skateboard. I remember, like, outside and all that.
It came out in 93?
I guess so. 23 Rotten Tomatoes.
I feel like just people...
Even this scared me when I was a kid, though, dude.
I just feel like people just know Leprechaun in the Hood. Just the title.
Yeah. Huh? Maybe. I think he's probably more popular from Leprechaun in the Hood, right? Than actual...
But I don't think people even saw Leprechaun in the Hood. I think they just heard the name and was like, dude, this is straight stupid.
Yeah.
Leprechaun in the Hood.
With Ice-T and shit?
Like, it sounds just ridiculous.
Then Leprechaun Back to the Hood was even more ridiculous. Have you seen that?
They had like a leprechaun in space.
Oh, yeah, they went berserk with Leprechaun. He was like a joke, though, you know?
Yeah,
like, come
so
on,
like
Leprechaun in the Hood, and he was fucking smoking the bong and shit like
that's
that.
what I feel like people just... I feel like people never even saw that movie.
I don't know.
They just know the name.
Probably.
Kind of just exactly like how Pinhead.
Mm-hmm.
They know the character, they never seen the movie.
Yeah, maybe. Because I knew Pinhead before I even seen it.
Yeah.
But this dude, I seen it, though, before I knew who he was. But, I don't know. I think we're getting off.
Yeah, off topic?
Off topic. Have you already thought of, like, what you're going to choose for your next one?
Oh, that's what we're talking about, right? So this is, like, my logic of how I was thinking about picking movies.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I think we're talking about...
We just went down on...
Yeah, straight tangent.
Uh-huh.
So I'm trying to think of, like, something like you haven't seen...
Mm-hmm.
That has, like, a cult classic kind of cult following fan base.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I always go to... I mean, we could get... and I'm trying to put it in after Children of the Corn.
Uh-huh.
So I don't want to go like straight Return of the Living Dead because that's like a legit kind of good movie.
Uh-huh.
I kind of want to go to like a bad movie, but that I think is good.
Yeah, good bad movie, right?
Yeah, compared to, because this was just a bad
bad movie. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go to like a bad movie that you're like, oh, so this is like why, like this is
like Sleepaway Camp.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, okay, I guess I see where people kind of just have this like for
yeah.
it.
Now I see like there's actual, I guess, a talent that gets in to to making like a bad movie that's good.
Yeah, I know it sounds real contradictory, but it's a real thing.
Yeah, there has to be like some skill.
Yeah, right. Into making because there's just horrible movies and there's like good bad movies and then there's like just really good movies, good movies or whatever. But me, I wouldn't even watch. I'll probably pick something that we both seen or whatever. And then we're saving all of our saving some for the end, you know. Obviously.
The straight hitters for Halloween.
Yeah, probably in October.
Yeah, because we're gonna do like a 31 days.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Hopefully.
It just
depends, but I'm gonna really try to do that though.
Yep, you just gotta schedule, bro.
Just gotta schedule it or what?
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That just sounds kind of cool.
Straight guitar.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, we're saving on obviously all the big, obvious ones for later. You know, right now it's kind of more of the ones that either we haven't seen in a while or we've seen little parts or we haven't seen at all. At least that's what I'm kind of doing. Yeah, I'm not gonna put something fresh that I just watched. You know.
Yeah.
Unless you haven't seen it, you know, then I would do it. Had we had this podcast up a while, not too long ago, I would have said, "Oh, let's do It Follows," even though I had seen it recently, but you hadn't seen it, you know.
Yeah.
Something like that. But then also too, I want to start choosing some that. Let's pretend we have a lot of listeners that they would want us to cover, you know.
Yeah, write in the comments.
Yeah, go ahead and leave your thoughts in the comments. 0 comments. Whatever you guys have, give some ideas.
Yeah. Yeah,
So, but on that note, because we've been talking about that, like, just you don't have anything in mind right now. You probably gotta think about something.
Probably Killer Clowns.
Killer Clowns for
Killer Clowns, yeah.
Okay.
Because that's
another one that's kind of like that though, right? It's bad, but it's like it's following or whatever.
Because it's straight hilarious.
Yeah. All right, I'm down for that. Well, you let me know whatever one you're like set on if you're not still undecided a little bit.
Because Return of the Living Dead, I feel like it's like an actual movie. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, there's like ridiculous parts in it. Mm-hmm. Like, it's kind of like there's funny. Mm-hmm. It's not like a classical zombie movie, I guess. Yeah. Like, you saw a little bit of it, right? Where he.
Yeah, I saw the beginning part.
And they're kind of like. They're kind of like ridiculous kind of characters. Yeah. And then in Killer Clowns, I don't know if they're trying to be serious or not.
I get that confused with. I always switch the two out with Mars Attacks or whatever. Oh. Are they even similar?
No, not really.
I don't know why I always get that. Mars Attacks is like the Martians and shit, right?
Yeah. But I mean, I guess they're similar and they're kind of funny.
Which is the movie that you were telling me that has like aliens, zombies, and
vampires?
Yeah. Remember you told me something?
Yeah, that was like
Did you ever watch that?
Yeah.
Was that any good?
It was like better than I thought. I thought it was gonna. I mean, it looked. Not better. Okay, hold on. It wasn't like better than I thought because it looked funny. Mm-hmm. But it kind of had like an actual
storyline.
Yeah, there's like kind of like a point to it. Mm-hmm. Which at first I thought it was just gonna be ridiculous, over the top. Monster or zombies fighting vampires.
Yeah.
Fighting aliens, fighting humans.
This is a fucking free-for-all.
Yeah, I thought it was going to just be hilarious. But it kind of had like there's funny parts, but it also had like a straight point to it. It was all kind of had a heart.
But would it be comedy horror though?
Yeah, it'd be comedy horror.
Alright. For sure.
Yeah, but probably Killer Clowns. Yeah, Killer Clowns.
Alright.
Go into it knowing it's going to be ridiculous.
Yeah, alright, cool. That helps a lot, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, they're killer clowns, bro.
Yeah, so just the title alone, you don't want to go in there and be like, space. What the hell? This is stupid. Are these really clowns from outer space? They're killing people? Like, well, that's in the fucking title.
Yeah.
Alright, so just go in there thinking. It's like one of those genre.
Yeah, there's a straight balloon animal dog.
Yeah.
Straight ridiculous.
Alright. So it has comedy to it, like, or just.
But the thing is, it's like.
It's just berserk, though. It's just one of those.
But you don't know if it's actually trying to be funny.
Well, come on, dude. They knew that they were killer clowns from outer space. To think of that, you gotta be like.
No, when you watch it, you're gonna understand why I'm saying. I don't know if they were. Mm-hmm. Because some of the things are like, dude, nobody thought this was. Like nobody thought this was not funny, when they're doing it.
I wonder if it's on YouTube.
Straight has to be, bro.
I'm gonna look it up.
Maybe.
Hopefully it is. Let's see clips. So maybe not, but I'm gonna pull it up on this Fire Stick or something.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, do that one for the next show. Spot.
All right. Cool. Wrap it up.
This was another episode with Children of the Corn.
Children of the Corn. If you really want to watch it, go watch it. But I wouldn't tell anybody to go watch it. Go check it out for yourself if you want. It's free on YouTube. I mean, if you just don't want to. I mean, not on YouTube. It's on Netflix. I don't know if it is on YouTube. I doubt it, but it's on Netflix. If you're just. But hey, don't get mad at me if I wasted an hour and a half of your time.
Yeah, and if you're. If you're in the middle of it and you're like, you know what, I want to do something else, I totally understand.
Yeah. So, I gave it a 40.
Sorry, whoever likes that movie. Yeah. But that was straight garbage.
Yeah. All right. Well, so we'll probably be doing Killer Clowns next.
Killer Clowns next. This is another episode.
We're out.
We're out.